And when I was a teenager, I actually had some designer leopard geckos and was really passionate about leopard geckos as a teenager because they were easy to clean, easy to keep. And that passion just never left from when I was a kid. I knew as I started having my own kids that I wanted to give my kids an opportunity to do some things that I never did when I was a kid, which is keep a bunch of animals and breed some of them and experience the whole kind of life cycle of what it's like keeping reptiles. So as I was having a bunch of kids in my 20s, it wasn't really plausible to also have a bunch of reptiles. And so I knew that I kind of had to prepare and get into a situation to where I could really get a setup how I wanted to set it up. As we got a house and as we got our own space, I knew I wanted to get into a species, but I just didn't know which species to get into. So I started watching Brian Barczyk on YouTube, which led me into a couple videos of Reach Out Reptiles. I think this is 2017, 2018. So Garrett talking about what super dwarfs were, and between Brian feeding his retics and then Garrett talking about kind of these smaller versions of those, I got really interested in what super dwarf reticulated pythons were. From that moment forward, I started digging into what are morphs and what are these genetic mutations, color mutations, pattern mutations, and that really just kind of woke up the reptile passion inside of me. The one animal that really kind of got me into super dwarfs actually was an Annery tiger that Garrett posted and made a video on, I believe, as well. Just how cool it looked. Then him talking about how interactive these animals are. That all kind of led to me preparing and wanting to get a few of them and then get into the breeding part of it and turning it into more of a business. It took a lot of planning and preparation to kind of pull the trigger and to get the enclosure set up and to get the animals that I wanted and everything like that, because I really wanted to have a strong foundation for us, because I knew that it was going to take years to kind of build upon this. And really what I've seen, what's been really cool for me, is having my kids involved and how much they're invested in, to their animals. They each have kind of their own animal, and then them just constantly asking me about when eggs are coming and when babies are coming is just really fun. So that's how I got into super dwarf retics.